Did you know that a single flavored coffee from your favorite coffee shop can pack as many calories as a cheeseburger? In fact, research shows that Americans consume an average of 150 extra calories per day just from coffee beverages with added sugars and creamers. That might not sound like much, but over the course of a year, those daily indulgences can add up to more than 15 pounds of weight gain. It's a surprising statistic that makes you wonder, could your morning coffee habit be silently sabotaging your health goals? Coffee is everywhere. From the bustling city streets to quiet suburban corners, coffee shops are filled with people sipping lattes, cappuccinos, and iced coffees. For many, coffee is more than just a beverage. It's a daily ritual, a social experience, and a comforting pick-me-up. And with over 60% of Americans drinking coffee every day, it's one of the most popular drinks in the world. But while coffee itself is often hailed as a healthy choice, packed with antioxidants, linked to a lower risk of certain diseases, and even touted for its metabolism-boosting effects, the reality is a bit more complicated. Many of us don't drink our coffee black. Instead, we reach for sugar, syrups, creams, and flavored toppings. And it's these extras that can quickly turn a calorie-free drink into a dessert in disguise. There's a common misconception that coffee is always a healthy drink. After all, black coffee contains almost no calories, no fat, and no sugar. But popular coffee choices can be loaded with hidden calories and sugars. Let's break down some of the most common pitfalls and misconceptions. First, there's the belief that all coffee shop drinks are created equal. A plain brewed coffee might have just 5 calories, but add a pump of flavored syrup, a generous pour of whole milk, or a swirl of whipped cream, and you could be looking at 200, 300, or even 500 calories in a single cup. Take, for example, the infamous pumpkin spice latte. A medium-sized version from a leading chain can contain over 380 calories and 50 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. Even a seemingly innocent iced caramel macchiato can have over 250 calories and 35 grams of sugar. Many people also assume that light or skinny options are always healthier. While these versions may have fewer calories, they can still contain significant amounts of sugar and artificial sweeteners. Plus, the portion sizes at many coffee shops have grown over the years. What used to be a small cup is now a venti, packing in more calories and sugar than you might realize. Let's take a closer look at some popular coffee drinks and additives and see how they contribute to weight gain. Starting with lattes and cappuccinos, these drinks are made with espresso and steamed milk. A small latte with whole milk contains about 150 calories, but many people opt for larger sizes and add flavored syrups, which can add another 50 to 100 calories per pump. Order a large flavored latte with whipped cream, and you could easily reach 400 calories. Next up are sweetened iced coffees and frappuccinos. These blended drinks are often made with whole milk, sugar, and flavored syrups, topped with whipped cream and drizzles of caramel or chocolate. A large frappuccino from a popular chain can have up to 500 calories and 70 grams of sugar. That's equivalent to eating a large slice of chocolate cake. Even your at-home coffee isn't immune. Adding just 2 tablespoons of flavored creamer to your morning cup adds about 60 calories and 10 grams of sugar. Do that twice a day, and you're consuming an extra 120 calories without even thinking about it. Over the course of a week, that's 840 extra calories, almost a half a day's worth of food for some people. It's not just sugar and cream that are to blame. Many coffee additives contain unhealthy fats, artificial flavors, and preservatives. Some creamers use partially hydrogenated oils, which are a source of trans fats linked to heart disease and weight gain. Even non-dairy creamers can be loaded with sugar and chemicals. So, what's the real culprit behind fattening coffee drinks? It's not the coffee itself, it's what we put in it. Black coffee is virtually calorie-free, and research suggests that moderate coffee consumption may even be beneficial for weight management. But once you start adding sugar, syrups, cream, and toppings, the calories add up fast. The good news is, you don't have to give up your favorite drink to stay healthy. Here are some practical tips for enjoying coffee without the excess calories. First, try to stick to black coffee or espresso. If you prefer a milder taste, Add a splash of low-fat or plant-based milk instead of whole milk or cream. If you like your coffee sweet, cut back on the sugar gradually. Try using half the amount you normally would, or switch to natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. Be mindful of flavored syrups and creamers. Opt for unsweetened or sugar-free versions and use them sparingly. Remember, every pump of syrup adds about 20 calories and 5 grams of sugar. Watch your portion sizes. A small or medium cup will naturally have fewer calories than a large or extra large one. Skip the whipped cream and sugary toppings. These add-ons can double the calorie content of your drink without adding much flavor or satisfaction. Finally, make your own coffee at home. This gives you complete control over what goes into your cup. Experiment with spices like cinnamon or nutmeg for extra flavor without the calories. In summary, while coffee itself is a low-calorie, potentially healthful beverage, it's the extras, sugar, syrups, cream, and toppings that can turn your daily coffee run into a hidden source of weight gain. Popular coffee drinks from well-known chains often contain as many calories as a meal, and even small changes at home can add up over time. The key is to be aware of what you're adding to your coffee and to make mindful choices. By cutting back on sugar and high-calorie additives, sticking to smaller portion sizes, and opting for healthier alternatives, you can still enjoy your daily brew without worrying about your waistline. If you found these tips helpful and want to learn more about making healthier choices every day, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more insights, tips, and strategies to help you live your healthiest life, one cup at a time.